Hey everyone, it's me, the King in Yellow, back with another video. And today I thought we're going to do something a little different from Constructed. Yesterday, Kripparian released a video that was featured on the Battle.net launcher called Kripparian's Guide to Arena. And I'm not too big on Arena myself. I don't really consider myself a very good drafter. I think on a good day I'll get 2 wins, maybe 3, and anything more than that I consider a fluke. But I watched the video and I was a little bit intrigued by his advice that he gives. So I thought, why not? I have a bit of extra gold. Why not give it a go and kind of put his advice to the test and see if that improves our arena ranking. But if you're here for my constructed videos, no fear, because I'll be back tomorrow with another Road to Legend video documenting my climb up the ladder, trying to reach a legend for the first time this month. But anyway, let's jump into arena. Like I say, we just paid for a draft and now we have to choose our hero. There's currently the Taverns of Time arena event, so arena is a little different from normal from what I understand. Not that I would probably spot the difference. And so anyway, Kripparian's first piece of advice was to pick the strongest class if you really want to, or whatever it is, because just like with Constructed, arena is a tier list. I didn't know that, I learned that yesterday. And for the purposes of this video, I want to go look up the tier list, and at the moment, Mage and Shaman are at the top. So naturally, we got a Shaman. So let's go with that.
Earth and fire, heed my call.
Okay, step 1 complete. Okay, then Kripparian goes on to give a bit of general advice on how to sort out your picks, and his first piece of advice was to download arena drafting tools. So I went ahead and I downloaded Hearth Arena, the one that he uses and supports. So since I figured that would be a good one, being recommended by him. And here we can see it is giving us some clues to what to pick and a kind of an overall tier score of the cards, I believe. So a tier score, and also how good is it in our current deck according to its statistics. So we're gonna be making use of that. Then Kripparian goes on to give a 3-part guide onto how to pick what cards to pick. So what do you pick in your first 10 cards? What do you pick in your second, like 10 to 20 cards? And what do you pick in the last third of your draft? So for the first 10, he suggested that you just pick straight up the best 10 cards. So that's what we're going to be doing. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Timeless Witness is a really good card, I think. Killian Royal Guard. This is kind of like removal. I feel like I want this card. Let's go with Timeless Witness. I'm already breaking the rules. Okay, this guy seems pretty good. Give something immunity. Let's just go with what they suggest. X is insane, so we're obviously picking that. I think Doomhammer. Bloodlust is nice as well. Spiteful Summoner is interesting, but it's very deck dependent. It says it synergizes with Hex. I'm not sure about that. I don't know what. Maybe I'm missing some kind of energy. Or it reveals X and summons a 4-drop. Oh, okay. I get it. Let's go with Nesting Rock. Just keep track. We're at 6 already. Silence effects are pretty good, I think. We need a... Okay, this is a 4-drop as well. Let's go with the Dwarf. Okay, this is some weapon destruction. Don't have a lot of Battlecry synergies yet. I'm gonna go with this edition. Probably the Wolves, right? This isn't bad. I think this is more value for 3 though. Wolves again. Definitely taking the Drake. Okay, we're at the 10 card mark. So at the second part, for the second 10 cards, he suggests that we pick stuff that has synergies with the rest of our deck. Let's go with Serenite. I like that. This card seems really good. Yeah. Let's go with the Devil Soar. Bone Mare, that's good. This is hard to pick. Volcano's a board wipe, Bone Mare is insane, and Fire Elemental. Go with the Elemental. 2-drop, we don't have any 2-drops yet. Potentially takes out dragons. I think I'm gonna go with the 2-drop. We only have 2 2-drops so far. Blood Knight, we don't really have any synergy with his Battle Cry. And I think the Feral Spirits are more value. This is not bad as well. So far we have 3 Overload cards. Let's go with this one. Where is our Master of Mysteries? Yeah, let's go with this. There we go. I meant Master of Realities. Yeah, definitely picking this one. That card is broken. That's the good old Chillwind Yeti. Okay, so we're past the 20 card mark. So in the final 10 cards, he suggests that we kind of fill out our curve. We pick cards that are missing. So for instance, board wipes, we don't have board wipe yet. Taunts if we don't have enough taunts, etc. That's what we're going to try and do for the last 9 cards. This synergizes with our Master. Let's take that. We have a lot of 3 drops, so we need some 2 drops. Where's our 2 drops? Oh, this card is really good with our Master. We really need 2 drops though. How many cards do we have? We still have 4 cards left. I'm gonna go with Timeless Witness, I think. Because we can this can help us control our draws. How many 3 drops do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is kind of a finisher. We need 2 drops and that's good value. Oh. I'm sure this is the best one. I suppose this guy is kind of a finisher. Let's go with him. Okay, and that's this is our final deck. This is what it looks like. I have no idea if this deck is good or bad. I think we have way too many 3 drops, so we're probably gonna get punished for that. But let's jump in and see how we do.
Thrall versus Malthael.
And here we go.
I must protect
Versus
the
Druid.
wild. For Doomhammer.
I don't think he's gonna have any early game dragons, and it's more a late pick. I'll keep this guy, send everything else back. All 3 drops. Yeah. At least we can coin them out.
Smelly fish. Yummy fish.
I changed my mind. I want to coin out Sarah Night Chain Gang.
Mine! Mine! Oh, mine!
It's not a bad draw.
How long can this go on? How long can this go on?
So at the moment, so in terms of gameplay, Kripparian suggested that we play it kind of as a tempo match. You always play Arena as a tempo game. You always want bigger board presence than your opponent. And as you guys can see, that our opponent is clearly ahead at this point. So we're gonna try our best to kind of get back into this. Interesting, he can't hero power. Either he has to trade both of these or do nothing. That's fine. We just took out 3 minions for... I think we go this, freeze. Devilsaur is gonna rake face. And he's just going face. Okay, that's fine. Oh, this actually works out well.
One shot, one.
You call that a win?
Okay, so we managed to reclaim board control. Swipe. That's really good here. It's essentially a board wipe. But I think we're getting back into it.
I love omelets.
This should generate us some good value.
How did I get here?
Summons a 1/1 raptor. I think we just go with the elemental. And now we played an elemental, so we can play Kalimos next turn with upside. Wants to get rid of our witness. It's understandable. Definitely casting him. The zombie's a bit of a problem. Ideally, I would want to get rid of him. I think let's go for this.
By the elements combined!
Pull your board with 1/1 elementals. A swipe breaks us.
I wonder. There is little time.
I think we just do that. Dealing 6 damage to him doesn't do much at this point. I think the other filling our board with 1/1's maybe the better one.
You dare challenge the daughter of Death Queen?
It's kind of what our opponent just did. What's the play here?
What to do? The power is mine! Elements guide me. Elements.
We had quite a few different lines there. We could have gone Devil Sword, killed off the guy, but that doesn't, you know, it still left him with a whole board of stuff. I think this line is better. Ideally, I would want to play this for 4. Do you remember? I'm just like Token Druid. Probably gonna give everything death or it'll summon 2/2s.
By root and vine, your soul entwine.
It's terrifying.
Time waits for no one.
Neither snow, nor rain, nor wind. Move!
Do we kill this off?
The power
I think so.
is mine! Elements guide me. There is little time.
Doom Hammer is doing work. That's for sure.
Time waits for no one.
See what else the druid has for us.
We will devour this world.
Ooh. That's pretty good.
Elements guide me. Elements.
I mean, we're fighting for board control. And we're just barely maintaining it. X is pretty good. He plays something massive. And we're running out of Doom Hammer attacks. Shaman is actually a lot of fun. I never play Shaman in Constructed. I think we just suck up the damage so that we can maintain full presence. The healing totem was amazing. This is gonna hopefully keep our Devil Sword alive, and hopefully it'll carry us to the end of the game. I think this turn is kind of the make or break turn. It's perfect, that's gonna get hexed. Ooh, interesting. It's not really good for us at this point in the game. Is there any things I should be playing around? Don't really think so. Another dragon. It's pretty decent. Maybe we should put the dragon on ice for a turn.
Ice to meet you.
Gives our minions a turn to kind of heal up, so now I can take this guy out without him dying, for instance. Taunt. Yeah. An interesting use of Savage Roar. Let's see, I can take this guy out and do 7, 13, 15, 18 damage.
What?
I was a bit hesitant to give him a dragon there, but he was going to get it anyway, I suppose. Hopefully it's not something too horrifying. Okay, that's fine.
I can see.
Okay, first game down. Let's go to the second one.
Thrall versus Thrall.
Okay, mirror match.
For Doomhammer. For the Frost Wolves.
I think we keep this. Blazing Invocation. Not a bad card. I'm always like tempted to get it myself. I like cards that give you options. That's why I like that 3/4 that lets you pick your draw. I just feel it's so OP. Pass for now and just try and curve out, I think.
I hope you like my invention.
That's annoying. Do we just chain gang? I think we dragon. Yeah, let's do that. And we can heal the dragon as well next turn, potentially, if it took some damage. Our opponent gets an extra spell. This is going to be good if he has a Doomhammer or something of his own. A little obnoxious.
I wonder.
How long can this go on? How long can
Okay,
this
so we're
go
just
on?
battling for board dominance again. I think it's going to be a recurring theme. And that was one of the things that he stressed the most. So this is until it leaves the battlefield. So if I kill this next turn, it just unfreezes and I can use it. That's a good draw. That's a really annoying draw. Oh, or totem rather. Not a draw.
There is little time.
That is good. I think this is our way back into it.
Elements.
Hopefully this works like I think it works, otherwise it's gonna be an issue.
Elements guide me.
Let's find out first. go.
Elements guide
Okay, we're back in it. No weapon destruction, please.
How long can this go on? How long can this go on?
Stop it. I mean, this seems insane, although we're gonna take a bit of damage.
what to do. Elements guide me.
I'll just get a Wrath of Air Totem for myself, thank you.
Is there adventure over here?
Not bad. Your memory is so good.
Engaging TC-130 mental dislocator.
Mind control tech. I'm so glad. If he took this nesting grok, we were probably just dead.
What do we have here? Pinch of Death Cup. Heel of Shoe.
You can stop now. So let's start there. Don't really want to keep the Wind Fury hanging around
Elements guide me.
too long.
Is there adventure over here?
Another one. I wonder what he... And he transformed it, right? He gets it as a battle cry. It's not a death rattle. Wonder what he got. Four, 7, 9. Okay, so we can do everything. Thinking, what secret could he possibly have? What do I want to play around? Could be a counter spell. Isn't that bad. We barely have any spells, so we might as well. Did I play an elemental last turn? Yes, I did. We're getting there, slowly but surely. It's a lot of murlocs.
Elements guide me.
That's pretty rough.
Well played.
Wasn't expecting a dragon.
Is there adventure over here?
Another one? That's the third one. while we're doing this. Water elemental isn't that bad. How worried are we about the spell damage?
You call that a weapon?
I think we're a bit more worried about the spell damage. Our opponent just isn't running out of gas. Considering going face. What do we still have? We still have Fork Lightning. So glad I picked this card. Aren't you guys glad I picked this card? Such value.
I wonder.
I love omelets.
I don't think we can play around weapons anymore. At this point, he's gonna equip a Doom Hammer just now. I'm gonna flip the table. Figuratively. He's gonna start going face now, it seems. I think we're pretty dead.
Well played.
Let's find out what secret he had.
Sense your strength.
Still don't know.
Well played.
Let's pack it in.
You win this one.
Okay, so we're one each at the moment. Let's head to our next game.